let's imagine that you were asked to provide some landscaping for this area that I've hatched in the diagram here. So it's a reasonably large space. If we look at it, it runs, I'll take ortho off, it runs some 40 metres or so in its long axis and about 30 metres or so wide. You might find working on an area such as that a little tricky, and what you might like to do is to rotate a layout so that everything squares up. There's one approach to the problem. So what I've done here under layout 1 is, and I'll just unselect all for the moment, you can see here that I've rotated the layout. I'll take the grid off and I've subtracted the angle. Let me go back into the model and I'll come in here. I've measured that angle, I've drawn a horizontal line there, and between that line in the base plan of the building measures 19.8. If you take that away from 360 and click in here and put 340.2 for your view angle, you can see that the model itself sort of squared up. If that's how you want to work, you might be working from this point here and setting out from there. It is a tricky site. That's one approach, but notice that your text has been rotated as well. Another approach to dealing with a problem such as this would be to select all of the geometry, everything in there, and then holding your shift key down, take out all of your text. I won't do all of it, and I'll undo in a moment, but you can see you could remove all of the text and then right click and pick rotate, and using 0, 0 as a base angle you could rotate minus 19.8, and in theory things should square off in much the same way. And now if we made a new layout, so format, layout, new, this will be layout 2, and again we'll pick an A1 sheet and we'll OK it, and OK again, go to layout 2, right click, zoom extents, double click in here. Now we just need to arrange our view of the model and display on the layout and deactivate. So the text that I failed to rotate, this text around here, I didn't rotate, but now things are squared up. So it's probably a better way to work. Don't forget that when under modify and match properties, once you've got your text here rotated in the correct way, we can just pick it and then rotate, work around through here, rotating things like so. You might want to repeat that command, pick the 906 and do that, and 908. Can you see the value of the match properties tool? So some of you might prefer to work in this way. It's horses for courses. My view is that rotating the floating viewport frame is a little tricky to work with.